What a crazy day it has been. Welcome back to the channel, Trophy Hunters. Josh here from the Platinum Trophy. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't even know if I should be saying that first. Crash Bandicoot has there's a new Crash Bandicoot game today. Activision have just released a Crash Bandicoot mobile game. Let's take a deep dive and have a look at what this is. Alright, so we're here on Kotaku, where they've just published an article about a brand new Crash Bandicoot mobile game developed by King Studios, the guys who made Candy Crush. Alright, settle down, we know. Crash is excited, okay? He's really excited. I don't know if I have more Crash Bandicoot stuff. Hang on a second. Alright, we're back. It didn't feel right to do a Crash Bandicoot video without some Crash Bandicoot merch. You can't even see this, so I'm just going to put that down there. Okay, so we've got a brand new Crash Bandicoot game, which has launched, like, tentatively in some regions on the Android store today, Crash Bandicoot Mobile. I don't have the game, so I'm just kind of looking through what's going on here, but essentially it looks like an endless runner type game, similar to your, like, your standard endless runners. That's all the article has. So let's have a look through the articles. Created by King Studios, Crash Bandicoot Mobile features endless scrolling levels where players attempt to avoid obstacles in their way by dodging, sliding left, right. Endless runner, simple endless runner. Classic villains like Dingo Dog, Cortex make an appearance in the game as players make their way through the Wampa Islands, and there's even a base building mechanism. The game makes use of blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's all, like, standard. We get that. Crash Bandicoot Mobile is a free-to-play game, does not offer... but the game does offer microtransactions. I mean, probably expected. Likely to help grow your home base and traverse levels. You can view the first gameplay footage here. Let's pull that up in a second. Interesting. All right, let's have a look at what this has. So I've just pulled up the game on the App Store. I don't think I can download it yet. I can't download it yet, because it's incompatible with this device, because I'm looking at it on Mac. I guess that's probably why. But we can have a look at some of the screenshots and then we'll go and have a look at some of the videos. So let's start from the start. A new kind of Crash Bandicoot adventure. Yay, exciting. Crash is back. I mean, he looks pretty good as well. It's different take, right? Like this thick Crash. And then there's this Crash up here. He looks fine for a mobile Crash. I'm okay with it. To be honest, getting new Crash Bandicoot is awesome. Let's have a look at the next picture. Oh man, what did they do to you, Dingo Dial? It's not how I remember Dingo Dial at all. Oh, poor guy. Hey, look, it's not as bad as what they did to Tiny in the newer Crash, the Crash of the Titans. But poor Dingo Dial. He was such a cool character. Why'd they jump, run, and spin? Unless you're Dingo Dial. Expand Coco's base. That's your base building mechanic. And that's the home screen. Yeah, that's all of it. So we have some gameplay here by a YouTube channel called OGL Gameplays. So you can go and check them out. I'll link them in the description below as well. These guys, I believe they're the ones who have got the first gameplay footage of the game live. So I want to give them their props. But like you can see here, we're running through the different lanes, essentially. Spinning, jumping on boxes, collecting Wampa fruit. We've got an Aku Aku following us. And this kind of looks like it. I don't know. He died, made the same noise. It just looks like a slightly different version of Crash, but it's not like they completely redesigned him like they did in the Mind of a Mutant and Crash of the Titans, where he was like nothing like the original Crash. This is still the same one, he's just slightly different. Now, one thing I have watched a little bit of this already. So there's a boss fight that he does here. Against Nitro Ant Drone, and so you've sort of got to like throw serum at him and dodge him as you're running towards him to kind of attack him. And then Crash does his little dance that he's doing. Get a little gem there. Okay, so I think it's this one, this boss fight here. What's interesting about this, he just died, is that the boss fight, I believe, is from an enemy from Mind of a Mutant. I think it's I can't remember what I called anymore. This guy up here, Scorporilla, that's what his name is, Scorporilla, which means that this game melds like all of the Crash lore together. It's all the original games, because you've kind of got that music and that sort of Crash beat from the original games. You've got the original looking Crash and Aku Aku and things like that. You've got the level that they were playing, which I think is Turtle Woods, and you've got the turtles with the blades coming out the back of them from Crash Bandicoot 2. And then you've got the likes of Rillaroo and things like, not Rillaroo, Scorporilla in the game as well. I mean, hopefully Rillaroo's in the game. But you've got the likes of Scorporilla in the game too, which means that it's kind of combining like all of Crash. It means that all of his lore is canon, at least in the terms of the Crash Bandicoot mobile game. Exciting stuff. Who would have thought? I mean, I guess we got the remaster and then we got CTR, Nitro Fueled, but it's just exciting to have another Crash Bandicoot game. Crash has got to be one of my favorite series of all time. This little boy here, he's just ripe for games. He's gonna make games about this guy. So cool. I can't believe it's out. That Dingo Dial, man, I don't know about that. But I'm excited to see more of this. I am really, really excited to see more of this. I can't wait till it comes out on iOS. I'm hoping that it's just been soft released like a day or two early on Android, and it's coming to iOS like in a day's time or tomorrow. Sometimes that happens with like approvals on the App Store. If it comes out on iOS in the next day or so, I'll make a video on it, a proper video of me playing it and actually experiencing it and having some better impressions than just, whoa, it looks good. Traditionally, I don't play iPhone games. I play console games. I prefer this guy here over this guy here, but it's Crash Bandicoot, so I'm going to make an exception for Crash. I love Crash. Look, this is my little Crash memorial here. I've got all the games all there. Over here, we've got ourselves a Crash Bandicoot mural up on the wall. So if you guys are out there saying he's just a Crash Bandicoot poser, you are very much wrong. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we can bring some more Crash Bandicoot coverage to the channel. Hoping there's going to be a new console game announced at some point. Maybe if the corona didn't happen, let's move that light out of the shot, then we would have had Crash Bandicoot sooner, but who knows. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. If you want to see more Crash Bandicoot videos, let me know in the comment section and I can make more Crash Bandicoot videos. I'm more than happy to do that. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye for now.